Ni hao, this is Mr. Howard with another episode of Howard's Historians, where we solve the mysteries of history. This episode is about a turning point in Japanese history, the Meiji Restoration. As you listen, pay attention to how Japan changed and how these changes helped it become an imperial power. Today we're going to start with the beginning of modern Imperial Japan. Before we get into war, Pearl Harbor, or the Pacific Ocean, we need to understand how Japan changed. That change was something called the Meiji Restoration. Pause for a second to make sure you remember that term, Meiji Restoration. The Meiji Restoration started in 1868. This was a major turning point in Japanese history. Before this, Japan had been ruled by a military government called a shogunate. Under that system, the emperor still existed, but real power had often been held by military leaders. Then things changed. In 1868, power was restored to the emperor. That does not mean everything changed overnight, but it does mean Japan began moving away from its feudal system toward a new, more modern kind of government. And when we're saying modern kind of government, we really mean a Western-style government, like that in the United States or in Europe. That is why the Meiji Restoration matters so much. It marks the beginning of a new era. Now pause and remember this. The Meiji Restoration was a turning point, which led to modernization and a strong central government. During the Meiji Restoration, Japan's leaders believed their country needed to grow stronger. They'd seen what powerful Western countries could do. They understood that countries with modern factories, modern armies, and stronger governments often had more power in the world. So Japan began to change in major ways. The government became more centralized. This means power was pulled together under the national government instead of being spread across local municipalities. Japan modernized its army. Instead of depending on samurai warriors, Japan built a national army with modern weapons. Pause here and remember this. A centralized government means more national control. A modernized military means a newer army using modern weapons and training. Japan also built railroads, factories, and new schools. These changes helped Japan industrialize. Pause and remember this word. Industrialize means to build up factories, machine, and modern production. This mattered because industrialized countries can make more goods, build weapons, move people and supplies more quickly, and compete with other powerful nations. So the Meiji Restoration was not a political event. It changed the government, the economy, the military, and daily life for Japanese citizens. Now let's connect this to the bigger picture. Japan became stronger and more modern. It also became more interested in building power beyond its islands. Japan was no longer just changing at home. It began to look outward. This is where the next big word comes in, imperialism. I want you to pause and remember. Imperialism means one country extending its power over other places. Students often already know that this word from European imperialism, Japan followed a similar path in many ways. Like European powers, Japan wanted strength, natural resources, and influence. This is a big idea. Japan's modernization helped Japan become an imperial power. In other words, the Meiji Restoration did not just make Japan modern, it helped create the conditions for expansion. Let's slow that down. First, Japan modernized. Second, Japan became stronger. Third, Japan used that strength to expand. That cause and effect chain is one of the most important ideas when understanding the Meiji Restoration and the modernization of Japan. Pause and make sure you can say it. Modernization led to greater power. and greater power helped lead to imperial expansion. Japan's leaders wanted their country to be respected and feared by other nations. They did not want Japan to stay weak. They wanted to compete with the major powers of the world. So by the late 1800s and early 1900s, Japan no longer just changed internally. It became an empire. That's why this period is called Imperial Japan. Now pause and remember this. Imperial Japan refers to the period where Japan was modernizing, expanding, and acting as an imperial power. Before we end, let's review the most important points. The Meiji Restoration began in 1868. It was a turning point in history. Japan moved away from its older feudal system. The government became more centralized. The military became more modern. Factories, railroads, and schools expanded. These changes made Japan stronger. That helped Japan become an imperial power. If you remember nothing else today, remember this sentence. The Meiji Restoration changed Japan and helped it become an imperial power. This is the foundation for everything that comes next. If you found this podcast to be helpful, check out more episodes on Howard's History Hub, where we keep exploring the past and solving the mysteries of history. This has been Mr. Howard. Thanks for listening.